Jeez. Who's in here with me? Hey, sis. How are you? Good to see you. I had to jump on here for a moment because trying to put myself in a brainwave so that I can channel the energy using words is difficult, to say the least. So peace, y'all. Peace, Melissa. Hello. Who else in here with me? So, okay, it's 8 people in here already. Okay, cool. How are y'all? Yes, it's nice to see you as well. It's nice to be seen, and it's definitely nice to be heard. There's so much that I would like to say, and I'm not going to be able to say everything that I want to say here. The community guidelines on YouTube and many other platforms are changing really, really, really fast. And I don't know if you all know this, but when you use your phone, if you get a yellow or green dot, it lets you know that you're being watched or listened to, right? And I've been paying attention, and I'm being watched and listened to pretty often. I don't know why. I really don't know why. There are so many fantastic, world famous psychics, oracles, intuitives, and mediums out there to do the same thing I do. Maybe we all experience the same thing. I don't know. But I want to channel information for you as for the energy that I'm feeling for March. Today is March 3rd, 2021, which is really, really good. All of those threes, 33, a builder, master builder number. You have the Trinity, which is represented with the threes. This is really, really good energy to do a quick energy update. Um, so peace to everyone here. I see more people are sliding in. Thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribes. I'm Campson the Oracle, if you do not know me. And yes, you're getting me raw and organic and just in the moment. And I'm feeling so many things. But y'all, oh my goodness, do you feel the shift, right? You know, it seems like it has something to do with spring coming, but it's so much deeper than that. Okay? The shift that is happening right now, this is a major reset. So what's happening, I posted a blog on the website. Go to remnantsgathering.com if you hadn't had the chance, because I probably put something there that is going to speak directly to your pain or to your trauma or your core wounds. I have become more deeply aware of my own trauma. I've become very deeply aware of the programs that I run on, the thoughts that I have that are thoughts that are constructed from past experiences, but thoughts that are not reflective of who I am and where I am right now. I've become more deeply aware of the matrix of the reality that I'm in. I've become more deeply aware that everything that I think about, it has an impact on everybody else in the world, because everything is everything, right? The universe is mental, all is mind. So there is this connection of this oneness that we have, this flow of energy that flows through every living thing, right? So it's like, okay, I don't want to be toxic. I don't want to be toxic to myself. I don't want to be toxic to other people. I just become very aware of myself to the point where it is uncomfortable. So let me give you an example. Energetically, this is what's happening with us right now. We are experiencing multi-dimensional timelines, okay? Many different dimensions, many different timelines. So whatever you are here right now in this moment, 444, I just saw that. Whatever you are right now in this moment, you are also something else, because you're awakening to the immortality, right, of the soul, and you're just it's like this. You get a nice hotel, right? And you get to the hotel. I'm clearing my throat a lot because I've been having some radiation sickness for the past couple days. Yeah, that's a thing. People are calling it a virus now, but yeah, electromagnetic radiation sickness is really a thing, and it's very toxic, especially to people who are reading energy, intuitives, mediums, energy healers, empaths, things like that. I digress. But I'm using my herbs and stuff, so I'm on top of it. I got this. Mastering self. mastering this toxic atmosphere, but I don't want to be toxic, right? And I'm doing my best to be great. So you find this hotel, you talk to everybody who travels, and you're like, what hotel would you use if you're going here or there? And they're like, oh, this is a great hotel. You should go here, right? And you get to the hotel, and you're like, this is fantastic. We are going to have an awesome time. You're just excited. You don't even feel like you need to pull the sheets back and check for bed bugs. You're just like, awesome. You jump on the bed, you cross your feet, you got your hands behind your head. You're just chillaxing, right? And then your empath wife comes in, and she's like, well, I ordered this from online, and I would like to check for fluids, bodily fluids in the room. We're going to cut all the lights out, and let's check the room with a blue light. And then you see fluids all in the wonderful places where you just took off your shoes and walked barefoot, jumped on the bed. You see fluids. And you become keenly aware of something that was once unknown to you. Y'all get my drift? This is the month of March, is this keen awareness, right? So all of a sudden, your reality, you're seeing these leftover residual fluids, energy imprints, just shit that you do, stuff that you're just keenly aware, and you're wanting to be better. You want to be better so much so you're like, okay, I got the blue light. The blue light is the third eye awakening, right? The heart opening, neutralizing the ego, right? All of these things work in alignment to just make you more attuned to higher consciousness. So now that you have this, No sound? Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm finna recap everything I just said. Hold on. Hold on. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? First started off with sound, now no sound. Thank you. I'm just going. Okay, I'm finna go again. Can y'all hear me? Thank you for letting me know. I saw all the text messages and stuff. Y'all so sweet. Y'all say here. Yeah, y'all can hear me. Okay, so let me go back to what I was saying. So as you are becoming more keenly aware of energy, as you are becoming more keenly aware at the agendas against the awakening, as you are becoming more aware that your DNA is doing some special shit, that you are getting access to some special sauce, as you become more aware of these things, you're going to have to deal with the way it's going to cause people to react to you. So as your vibration changes, people around you may start to act out of character. People around you may not be supportive of this new evolved you. So I need you to know for the month of March that all of us will be stepping more fully into who we are. Now, again, I don't know why this happens to me. I really don't know why this happens to me. Shit happens. I get on lives and, I have the strange, y'all know, strange shit happens. It is what it is. I'm letting it go. The month of March, don't hold on to nothing. The month of March, let shit go. Let it go. You get sad and you're like, okay, I've been sad for a little while. All right, let it go. Okay, that upset me. Okay, I've been upset. I acknowledge it. Okay, letting it go. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to let go is going to benefit you because people are not going to know how to react to this new you. Your DNA is upgrading. You're changing. You're coming online. So what's happening is, as I was saying before you all couldn't hear me, what's happening is, let me give you an example, right? We are all on this wonderful planet. Just imagine this wonderful planet is a nice hotel room, right? A nice hotel. But the awakened people, we were given a black light and a microscope. Nobody else has a black light and a microscope, blue light and a microscope. And you're going through the room and you're seeing fluids and all this invisible shit that you could not see with your natural eyes you are seeing. And you're like, it's not as great as it seems. I see the truth. So when you are awakening and when your third eye is opening, you become a much stronger magnification microscope. You become the blue light, the black light, where you can see these remnants of fluids from things that happened before you even got here. Energetically, this could be through a neighborhood from people getting killed. This could be certain cities. This could be your life, your family, and you are becoming keenly aware of things that are uncomfortable for you to look at and to know, and it hurts. You are going to find out that your uncle molesting your niece, and maybe your granddaddy is your granddaddy, but your granddaddy's daughter is your auntie. Like, just crazy shit. You're gonna notice, you're picking up on cues. People are talking to you and you hear what they're saying, but you're hearing their thoughts. You're hearing what they really mean, what they really feel. The responsibility of us being activated on this level at this point in the game of where we are, based on the Mayan time frequency, is that there will come great responsibility with having these gifts. How are you going to use your telepathy? How are you going to use your ability to pick up on energetic imprints? What are you going to do with the ability to be able to see these common denominators of ancestral traumas, generational curses? How are you going to deal with that? This is like we were excited about awakening, and we should be. But now the responsibility of awakening is hitting us. So now we don't have freedom of speech. It's a lot of things that I've been wanting to say to you all that I cannot say to you all because it is forbidden on this platform. It's going to take some time for me to get another platform set up and get y'all to come there so y'all can get the messages. So I'm just still here because most of you all are, and I want to at least get to you some of the information that's being channeled to me. How are you going to react to your loved ones' reactions to getting jabs? How are you going to deal with it? Are you preparing your nervous system to possibly see what you have known about for years unfold in front of you? Are you preparing yourself with that? How does it feel to see the world stage serving this mark of the beast, but it seems nobody knows it's the mark of the beast? How does it feel? For the people who have been preaching sermons about the mark of the beast are now saying, go get the mark of the beast, hypothetically speaking. Because the jab, it is what it is. But how are you going to be impacted by that? You must decide. You must decide now. Whether it is the sickness from the electromagnetic radiation and the pollution, on whether it is the jab and the effects of that, or whether it is the effects of having this new political system and this whole financial reset, right? We have a computer engineer who's bought most of the farmland. Why? How are you going to respond to these things? Do not wait. Don't wait till something big and catastrophic happens. Start deciding now how you will respond. Decide now who you will be. You must make this decision. Otherwise, you are leaving yourself open to be hijacked by archons and any other parasitic, energetic things coming through here. Earth right now is like, movie theaters are shut down, but Earth, we the damn movie theater for the whole galaxy right now. This is a stage, and you decided to be here in this time. So I'm telling you, you are important. What you choose to think about and meditate on is important, and it affects everybody. It affects Mother Earth. Are we choosing to be toxic here? That's why we did the mental detox with you guys, and we just went ahead and left that challenge open. So you can go to remnantsgathering.com anytime and participate in that mental detox and do those workouts and change the way that you're eating, putting different information into your body so that you're able to rise to the occasion, because I'm telling y'all, it's coming. And I'm not trying to preach doom and gloom, but I'm telling you, when prophecy is fulfilled and when people awaken, there are going to be so many things that you're going to feel like might break you to the point where you can't get back up. But you will. You will. You will. You will. You will. We are reclaiming our willpower. We are reclaiming our sovereignty. We are able to say, you know what? I don't have to do what everybody else do. I don't have to look the way everybody else look. I don't have to do this and have this to feel wealthy. I don't, like, you're a free thinker. That is revolutionary within itself. So I need you to know that these things are important. We're in a world now where, in a simulation where we're walking around with basically diapers on our faces. And it's the craziest things, because the people we're trying to protect ourselves from something we can't even see, but we're buying stuff and putting it in our body that's killing us slowly. Like, it is lunacy. But how are you going to respond? That is the most important thing right now, is choosing who you are, how you live, and how you respond. You cannot control what's happening in the world. The way that we're going to change and shift the new earth is by shifting within. Once you are doing the inner work, it's going to reflect back to you, because that's what we came here to do. We're not losing. No, we're not losing. If we was losing, they wouldn't even be trying to come up with a jab so quick to change people's DNA and the way their amino acids and proteins communicate and replicate within the body. They wouldn't even be doing this. Let these things that you see be a sign of your true power. Do not allow your reality, whatever is in your simulation personally and collectively, make you feel disempowered and hopeless. I got to keep telling you that because I've been dealing with this. I've been dealing with it. And there, yes, some people are going to break our hearts. Some of us are going to get our hearts broken. We are. Some of it is, I'm telling you, it's going to happen. But I need you to not fear a broken heart. I need you to not fear death. I need you to not fear illness, to not fear chaos, to not fear destruction. It is not going to stop you. Whatever it is, whatever weapons that form against you, it is not going to prosper against you. You are tapping into a frequency that is ancient, divine, primordial, and it exists outside of this fucked up time and space. That alone, just watching this video on this channel is proof to you that you came here to create a new earth. No, you're not laying down that easy. No. Hell no. Hell no. That's right. Hell no. You tell the weapons, hell no. Hell no. I did not come to hell to be born in a family that's really a prison system where I can't even be myself because I'm going to get in trouble. And I'm finna let you make me feel hopeless. I survived that shit and made it to adulthood. Hell no. Hell no. You got to be able to say it and mean it. Hell no. I refuse. I refuse to be grinded down to dust. And if I get grinded down to dust anyway, I'm the phoenix that's going to rise from the ashes. This is the mentality of a champion. We must have this. We have become addicted to our inferiority. And the ego, it wants to protect us. So sometimes inferiority, dimming your light, doubting yourself, not having courage, not taking strategic risk in anything is because the fear has gave you paralysis, and the uncertainty caused your ego to be triggered, so your ego is just trying to keep you safe. So y'all, you cannot be afraid of being broken. You can't be afraid of breaking shit, because we go break some shit. We breaking hearts. Just you awakening is heartbreaking to some people. And it ain't because they got bad intentions towards you. They love us. It's no different than seeing them be asleep is heartbreaking to us. So choose this day. Choose this day who you are, who you will be. Stick to that and practice having that consistent vibration every single day. And if you can only, let's just say your life get real chaotic, because, you know, with our life over here, I don't know about other people who be doing this type of work and stuff, but sometimes they make me feel like damn, I need to get my shit together. So I'm just going to be real with you. Ain't nobody got all their shit together, you know? Some more than others. But everybody got something that they deal with. But at the end of the day, your power comes from knowing yourself. So if you really know you and you really know who you are, when you break shit or when you say something and it upsets somebody and your intention is not to do any harm to anybody, you can lay down at night with peace because I was authentic. That's what I was feeling in that moment. And my practice is showing up for myself by being authentic. I'm tired of showing up as someone else to make other people comfortable, because that is no longer comfortable for me. Being comfortable is no longer a luxury. Being complacent is just something I will not choose. And being mundane and living mundane is just something I will not do. I'm called to have a greater experience than this. So yes, y'all, sometimes you go have to rock the boat. The month of March, we're going to see a lot of numbers being used. Number magic, number magic. This many people died, this many people sick, this many, number magic, number magic. We're going to see a lot of that throughout March. You got to be able to look at them numbers on your checking account, the numbers on your paycheck stub, the numbers on whatever it is that's showing up for you, the numbers popping up on your phone, and how many people in your neighborhood is positive with electromagnetic radiation sickness. Because I'm just not going to call it a virus. And it's a frequency sickness. You have to be able to look at the numbers and be like, this is a simulation. I see zeros and ones. I see the binary system. Matter of fact, the ancestors walk with me and they are teaching me and showing me. I see through the numbers. This is true power. This is true power. So anybody that you've been following, any channel, and it seems like they're trying to get you to be dependent on them and not be able to be a free thinker and not be able to succeed without their products and whatever they're teaching and doing, you want to question that. And listen to what feels right. Ladies, listen to your womb, listen to your heart space. Men, listen to your penis, listen to your heart space. I'm serious. Like the place of creation, right? And the heart space. Listen to that. What is it speaking to you? So we are moving out of being comfortable all the time, trying to keep everybody around us comfortable, because you cannot grow that way. You cannot evolve that way. So it's okay to feel fear. It's okay to be unsure, to need clarity, and to need help. But there are some people out here who are within the community that are, putting themselves out there like they're helping people, and it's just very parasitic. It's more so disempowering people to empower them for whatever their secret motive is. And just pay attention to that, and when you feel that, listen to it. Listen to it. People who are speaking, teaching, products, whatever, and it's really with a level of spiritual integrity, you'll know. You'll know. But this does mean that there are some people that you used to listen to that you're not going to listen to anymore. It's just something going to feel off. And you're like, okay, it feels off. And this is for within yourself too, within the voices within yourself. So, yeah, that's the energy update for the month of March, y'all. I'm going to have to get off here shortly. I hate that the first part, but I think that was everything that I wanted to say to you with that first part. Oh, and go to the website and read the blog that I just posted today. Okay? 777 Ashe. B. Rose Jenkins. Peace to you. Peace, Flex. Flex, yeah. See what I'm talking about? Most people be like, you told your boss he was on thin ice with you. Yeah. I'm a new earther. Like my language is different. I just got to be authentic and show up for myself. And I have to show up for myself, real talk. Yes, Nazir, baby steps. Deep inner knowing, deep inner acceptance. Yes, y'all be gentle with yourself. Yeah, the plasma is like there's a plasma war going on right along with the frequency war. It's all happening, at one time. Seventh house of relationships. Good point, Flex. See where you need to work out. Good point. Very good point. And this is a great month to be working on relationship stuff with the position of Venus that I was just reading about. That is really, a really good time to work on relationships with others and relationships with self. But y'all, listen, before I get off here, let me say this one last thing. You want to tune out of the 1320, tune out of, so in this frequency war, right? Tuning from 1260 versus 1320. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and read the blog on the website. It's too much to get into, but I'm breaking down the frequency of time and space and different calendar systems and the way that they cause mass spells and sorceries to be cast over the masses. You want to start tuning yourself out of that. So when you go and you read what the day is and the tone and the energy is for the Mayan calendar, know that that is reprogramming your DNA and that is linking you to a ancient cloud system that is available with all of this information to be downloaded in your DNA directly. Plug in, get plugged in. Um, we're going to talk more about the effects of religion, like generationally, and we have a webinar coming up. We're going to talk about that, and yes, we're charging for it because we're going to give a lot of very potent tools and practices to be used. We're going to do a custom made meditation because we want to unplug people, and like when you're unplugging from certain matrices, it can be, it can be overwhelming, and this is why it's so important for you to have certain meditations, certain shamanic practices like recapitulation, which we will be talking more about detail, and how to use this for yourself. Reprogramming your nervous system. I mean, y'all, it's so much. I could get on here for hours and hours and hours, but you want to be prepared. Lack of knowledge, you perish for that. And it's funny that they're putting like all of these different rules on these different platforms of words you can't use and things you can't say, and it's getting harder to attain truth. So this is why it's really important to unplug from the matrix of those who are trying to control time space and plug into the matrix of the ascended masters, our ancestors who are within the cosmos, who are traveling within us as above so below, assisting us in this awakening. And so AI and archons and a lot of other multi-dimensional, interdimensional, parasitic energies, this is a feeding ground right now, and it's a feeding frenzy happening. You want to be aware of, what am I feeding? What am I feeding? What am I feeding? What is this thought feeding? And so just going within, focusing on that. We're also bringing Ani back on, coming up actually Sunday, so we can discuss more about plasma. And I told you all about the patent I found for mycoplasm and how it's being used, and they're programming this stuff to program us. We're going to do that Sunday, so make sure you check that out. Our goal here is to give you information, but again, it's getting harder to do that. It's getting they're shutting down emails, channels. I mean, trying to monetize your stuff and trying to eat and make a living and do this work is getting harder to do. And it's almost like the truthers are being kind of, like we need to push them aside and make sure that they can't eat off of giving the truth. The people who will sell lies are going to do better financially in that old system. But shit is changing. And as we awaken, we're learning how to use our money and currency in a way that's going to build up. You know what I'm saying? The people within the fabric of the time space of prior to time space, tapping back into that, we're learning how to move energy. We're learning how to manipulate energy. So when you're moving around your money, you're manipulating energy, right? So I want you to practice this. Practice your telepathy. Practice sending thoughts to people. Practice paying attention to when thoughts are being projected into you. Stop them. Practice doing this. We must practice these things that are coming online for us, because AI is listening to everything, watching everything. AI is reteaching itself so fast, right? And so what's happening is the old powers that be not even running nothing. AI is giving them instructions based on all of the data that they get all day long from us, because a lot of us are so attached to our devices. So it's a rock and a hard place kind of situation. And the best thing that you could do is, when you do tap into a frequency that resonates with you as truth, that you dig all the way into that, get everything you can get out of it, you know what I'm saying, and then build on it, and take what works for you, what you can use in your life, and trial and error. Again, don't be afraid to fuck it up. I'm telling you, feel the fear, do it anyway. Don't let it paralyze you. Feel it, do it anyway. We're becoming keenly aware of limitations. We're becoming keenly aware of the prisons that we impose on ourselves because of old beliefs and old patterns and habits and addictions. Like, it's all of a sudden now, again, we got an upgraded microscope, and the microscope that we have is much stronger. The magnification is so much stronger, and so things are just so clear and apparent to you. So you will be uncomfortable sometimes, and you will feel like sometimes what you're experiencing may break you beyond repair. But I just need you to know that there is no such thing. There is no such thing. No such thing. If a crystal breaks or shatters, it does not lose its ability. You know, um, yeah, yeah, we're gonna feel like we're being cracked open, but it's not gonna be unto death. No, it's just rebirth. I need you to remember that. Remember who you are. You're important. You are very, very special. You're very powerful. You would not be here and watching this right now. You're very important, and your thoughts do influence the world. Yes, you influence the world. So be intentional. Live intentional. Live mindfully. Live fearlessly. Practice living fearlessly. That means harnessing the energy of love to replace fear. And just so that I am practicing what I am preaching, you know, you when you learn something and you teach something and you learn. I'm going to be doing more things that fear tells me not to do, and I'm just going to do it anyway. And I posted some of my poetry, and you all liked it, and I was like, cool. And I kind of didn't do it. I didn't give a damn if y'all liked it or not, but my old programming was like, they might not, be feeling you. And I'm just like, it's not about that. It's not about that. It's about me showing up for myself. And if I show up for myself, I will inspire somebody else to show up for themselves. That's what it's about. They don't have to like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have to like it, but I want to inspire. I want to activate, and I want to ignite. And I want to feel fear and push past it so that people can be like, okay. And then that helps to neutralize the ego on a collective level. So I've been in some deep thought, and yeah, we're building empires. Let's definitely not get that twisted. Each and every one of you, you're building empires. You are ruling a whole kingdom within you. That is something that you should be very proud of. You know, maybe you failed at some other things, but you should be proud of that. So I'm gonna get off here. I hope y'all feeling this energy and feeling just the realness of what I'm saying. Your email for this YouTube account locked you out. See what I'm talking about? I've been emailing people, and their email can't be found, but they're emailing me from that email. Like, what kind of shit is that? And it's not even no planets in retrograde right now, so can't blame it on that. Again, AI is anti-awakening. So tap into your ancestral intelligence. Tap into these new frequencies that we've been teaching about. If you don't know your galactic signature, come on there, y'all. That is one of the basic things of a new earther. Like, real talk, it is. And it's a tool that you can use in some very, very powerful ways. And we have all of the webinars that we did on that on the website at remnantsgathering.com, showing you how you can use it and work with it. And again, don't miss the show Sunday with Ani Asaru. And then we're going to talk more about life after death and some of the, the little stuff that come up in between there in that conversation, because it sparks stuff. And then we're going to get more into these thought forms, egregores, Faustian pacts, soul contracts that we were put into as children, born into families with traditional religious beliefs, and how that may be showing up in your life, and how you can heal that and not pass it on to your children. All right, y'all. So I gotta go. I got a lot to do. I gotta cook dinner, all that good stuff. I be trying to be every damn woman. I really do. But I love y'all. Peace to you. Check out the website. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for your donations. Somebody made a donation this week, and it came right on time. You don't even understand. So I'm like, shit, I'm definitely going to give a whole hour of my time on a day I usually don't go live, because I'm able to. And so thank you. I just want to let you know that free me up from things that I would have to usually be doing, and I can do this. So I appreciate you. I love you. And y'all already know what's coming next. Y'all go say it with me. Man, your third eye has just been kissed, right? Yeah. All right, y'all. Peace.